Hey everybody, I just wanted to show you a pretty solid Eve trick that I've been working on recently. So I exported all of my fits from the game and then imported them into Python, then deleted them from the game, and every fit will have a name. So let's say, and then it has a dash and then a context of what it does. So this one's like wormhole fun. This one is a tackler. This one's for running T3 exotics. And the reason that I come up with a name for each one is so I can make a note under tacticals, and I have PvE, PvP folders. So under here I will have the Garmer Jungle Book fit. And then all I do is I just come through here and I start marking out some very useful info. So when you're in combat, you can just have this over here. Oh, you could just have this somewhere, convenient on your window here. And if you need to know where your missile ranges are, it's just right there. If you want to, let's say somebody's 40 kilometers away, you know that you could overheat your disruptor and get out to 40 kilometers. You know that puts 1 point on them or 2 points on them. You know what your micro warp drive speed is, what your micro warp drive speed with heat is. Let's say you look up at your overview and they are moving, 5,000 away from you. Well, you know that your micro warp drive isn't going to catch them alone, so you're going to have to overheat for a little bit just to catch them. Maybe overheat your warp disruptor till you can get close enough, and then you got them. As soon as you can get close enough with your scram, it'll shut their micro warp drive down, and you got them. So yeah, it's a really nice thing to have here. So then also what I do is I end up copying this before I save the fit, and then when you go to save the fit and name it, you can actually add it as a description and then save. So if you ever lose these notes, or you want to share it with somebody, they can just do the same. They can just copy those notes, put them in a notepad, and there you go. Anyways, that was the first tip I want to share here for Eve. I've been doing this a long time. I just stopped, but now that I'm getting into PvP again, I decided I'd start picking this habit up again. I used to. One other tip I'll mention is, let's say you're flying Amarr, where you have. Give me just a moment here. If you're flying in a Amarr where you have all the different ammo types and colors, let's say the frequency crystals, all of these are a different color. Blue, red, yellow. I will also mark that here. So let's say multis, and I'll put the range multi at like 16 kilometers. And then if I was doing microwave at, I don't know, 18 kilometers, I will just name that whole thing yellow. That way, when you look down and you go, what ammo am I running? You'll know. Well, there's also standard too. So you come up with a little system for that. I have kind of my own, but yeah, so ultraviolet, I'll just call Ultra V at, let's say, 20 kilometers. And you can make that one purple. Yeah, maybe go with the lighter purple. Anyway, what I would do though is if I was running, let's say the standards are actual yellow and then the microwaves are more of an orangish, what I'd probably do is make this yeah, I would keep it at that, and then the next one would be standard. Or nope, I'm sorry, the opposite. And then standard would be the you can just do K as well. I mean, everybody knows what we're talking about. What's important is that your brain knows. You can just look at it. So yeah, I would do something like this with the things that have different colors. That way you can just look down at your guns and you can see what's what. Anyways, that's my first tip. There are many more to come. A couple more that I'd like to cover soon is it's not really a secret. It's just not often talked about, but something called Insta Warp off of gates. And yeah, so that will be coming in a few weeks. I'll talk to you later.